Good afternoon, everyone. It is Erica, and I am sending you yet another video. I'm sure you guys are all super excited. Um, anyways, I have been getting lots of questions about our Anchorage vendors. So the way that it works is that, let me turn off my instant messaging real quick. See if I can close that. All right. So we don't have that beeping going through. So what you're going to want to do to figure out if the company that you want to use as a vendor with us is you're going to want to go to ravenhomeschool.com. You're going to click offices. My internet's being kind of slow today, so thank you for your patience. Click offices and then click on Anchorage. Then on the left-hand side, you'll see Anchorage Resources Vendor List Forms. And my texts keep coming. Let's see if I can turn those off again. I don't know if I can. Anywho, so on the right-hand side, it says Anchorage Vendor List. And this is where you guys will go to see if a company in town in Anchorage is already a vendor with us. This means they have filled out the vendor packet. I believe it's 3 to 4 pages long. It requires a current Alaska state business license and a couple of other things. It's super easy if anybody wants to use a business on here for homeschooling activities, lessons, tutoring, sports, curriculum, things like that. Just let me know and I can email you the packet to give to the company, or I can email the packet directly to the company as well. This is a fluid document, so make sure that you double check before you register your kiddo if you want to be 100% certain that it is reimbursable, or if it is something Raven can pay directly out of your student's allotment. So it is alphabetical, and then it is also broken up by topic. So these are the academic vendors. These are the art vendors, all different types of art. I also don't know which ones are doing in person or online due to COVID, so make sure you double check that as well. These are the elective vendors. If there's any high school parents who are interested in their student getting elective hours or elective credits for driving or driving lessons, Alaska Safe Driver Academy, that's one of them that accepts Raven PO. Now, I highly encourage you, even though it says it is a vendor with us on this chart and it says that it accepts Raven POs, make sure you double check, okay? Sometimes businesses leave us. Sometimes they decide not to accept PO, but they'll still do the reimbursement and keep that on file. It just depends. So please double check everything before you sign up if you want to be 100% sure that it is reimbursable. There's also a couple foreign language vendors. There's music vendors, music lessons, singing lessons, vocal lessons, things like that. There are, I believe the next one is sports, so PE vendors, a couple of hockey programs, some dance. So the Rock Gym is a new vendor with us. Yay, that's super exciting. Alyeska, my son's hockey company program. They're not on here yet, but I did send South Anchorage Hockey the form. Hopefully they'll do that. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different companies. I was just checking. I was thinking about the gym. So yeah, there's bowling, all kinds of active physical activities. Oh, UDC, studio pole. So some different dance options, golf, lots of things for everyone. And then we also have a miscellaneous vendor list, mini golf, photography, CPR. Oh, that's a great one. So yeah, just double check this list. If it says reimbursements, that means Raven cannot pay for it directly for you, but you can pay for it and we can pay you back. And again, I highly recommend double checking this, especially if you want Raven to pay for it out of your student's allotment. You will need to verify that they do indeed accept Raven purchase orders. If they do, you will go to your family handouts document, and this is the document that I went over with every family at the very beginning during your ILP meeting. And it is paid. So there's a couple different options. Page 10, this is the typical reimbursement form. I'm still getting questions about internet. Make sure that your internet bill shows paid. It has to show paid. And then you'll tell me the date of the bill, whenever the bill was paid. You will tell me for which kiddo it is. If it's for all of your students, you can just put all of them. Your family name, this is the last name of the person who registered your family. Please make sure you are putting in your phone number, the date, Jones for your teacher. If you know your family number, super helpful. Otherwise, I can just look it up. You'll want to give me a little blurb about what you purchased, for which class it's for. Leave this blank unless it's for lessons, tutoring, or sports. The total. You'll sign it. I like to date it. I sign it and date it. And then I will always email this back to you. If you have submitted something to me and you did not get a copy, I just recently started sending it to families. But if you would like to know the exact date that I submitted your reimbursement, I'm happy to email those. I keep a electronic copy of everything. And then don't worry about these crazy codes at the bottom. That's for me. And some families are turning this in. This is awesome. This is for families who aren't sure if something will be reimbursable or not. If the item is under $199.99 and it is on your student's ILP, 99% of the time it is reimbursable. But if you want to be 100% certain, you will want to fill out this form before you buy it, just to be certain. And then if I don't know the answer, I will I will find out from somebody who has worked at Raven longer than me. And if I have to, I will double check with the head of Raven to my supervisor to get approval. And then this is the form if you want to use a vendor that accepts purchase orders or who accepts reimbursements. This is the form for that. Okay? Please make sure this is turned in to me before you sign your kids up. If I know that a lot of families already got started late, and I know many sports and extracurricular activities already started prior to your switching to Raven or signing up with Raven. So I believe I have spoken to everybody about that, and everybody should be taken care of. But this is the form for that. You'll want to let me know if you would like Raven to pay the bill out of your student's allotment, or if you will pay the vendor directly and then you would like to be reimbursed. Okay, please let me know. If they do not accept Raven purchase orders, then you have to pick the second one. Again, if you know your family number, awesome, put it in for me. If not, I can look it up. Again, family name is the name of the last name of the person who registered your students. And a lot of families, they have multiple names, last names. So please tell me which family name. I also have several duplicate last names of family members or families this year. So if you are we'll say a Jones. If you are a Kim Jones or an Erica Jones, you could, that would be helpful too. Teacher is me, Erica Jones. The vendor name is the name of the company. You'll tell me for which student the lesson is for, and you can put multiple students on this one form. You'll tell me, is it skiing? Is it dance? Is it hockey? Is it orchestra? Is it choir or whatever? You'll tell me when the sports or the lessons or the tutoring started, approximately when it will end. This date is better to be later than sooner. Just so if you think it's going to be done March 3rd and you wanted to put March 31st in case there were some makeup days or things like that, that's totally fine. You'll tell me the days of the weeks and the times of the lessons. I know as a sports mom that this changes by weeks. So I would put for my son, if I was trying to get reimbursed for hockey, I know he plays every Monday, every Wednesday, and then Saturday, Sunday. And not all Saturdays and Sundays, but a lot of them. So that's what I would put. I would put Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, approximately 4 times a week, 5:15 to 6:15. Or you could also say times vary. You'll tell me about how many lessons, the approximate cost per lesson, and then the total. You guys should be getting an email very, very, very soon on how to access your family's allotment, how to see exactly how much money you guys have. We had a training on it last Wednesday as teachers and staff, and it should be going live anytime. And you will even be able to submit all of these forms electronically also, not just in email, but through this parent portal, which is going to be super helpful and awesome. So be looking for that. That should be coming out any day, and hopefully sooner the better. And I can always, if you're not sure of how much money you guys have left, just shoot me an email or a text and I can look it up. And it would only be for what you have submitted so far. Okay. So if you have several receipts that you haven't submitted yet, you would want to deduct that from your running total, and that would give you an idea. So far, none of my families have run out of money, so that's good, but it's still early in the year. I also highly, highly, highly recommend you guys keeping your own log of your spending. I know I ordered a lot of the curriculum kits for you guys because they were pretty pricey. So if you aren't sure how much something costs, just let me know and I can get that to you if you want to know exactly how much money or close to how much money you have left for sports lessons, tutoring, and things like that. And I believe that is all I have. Just double checking pre-approval, lesson, your typical reimbursement form. Again, this is what you'll fill out for internet or any item that you would like to be reimbursed for. And again, if you can put those receipts in order for me, that is lovely. You can submit up to 10 receipts on one form, but I beg of you, I plead that you put them in order on the email. And if you can, label them with a pen before you take a picture, or if you can, write on the write on the receipt the number that it belongs with on the reimbursement form. Super, super helpful. Alrighty, I will quit yapping. Don't forget, progress reports are due Saturday. If you submit yours, I would love you to send me an email or a text. Sadly, I do not get an email notification that they are completed on your end in Brightways. So if you could give me a heads up, that would be awesome. I'm hoping to not have to work on Halloween, but we'll see. All right. I will talk to you guys soon, and I will try to wait a couple days before I send you my next video. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.